Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rasdianianti, NPM 20110501514. I'm from Radin Intan State Islamic University Lampung. In this video, I will explain the material about prohibition. Have a good time watching. Definition of prohibition. Prohibition is an expression to warn others not to do or violate something that is prohibited. This prohibition sentence usually begins with the sentence don't or do not, which means don't. Prohibition sentence is divided into two types, namely 1. Verbal prohibition, prohibited sentence containing verbs. 2. Nominal prohibition sentence that do not contain a verb, prohibition no plus verb in. Example prohibition 1. Verbal prohibition. This verbal prohibition uses a verb in sentence. Don't always use the verb one. Remember, the sentence must start with don't or do not. Formula don't or do not plus verb one plus exclamation mark. For example, don't do it, don't forget, don't shout, don't let me down, don't cry. Next, to make a more polite prohibition sentence, use the sentence please at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence exclamation mark. Formula please don't or do not plus verb 1 plus exclamation mark. 2. Don't or do not plus verb 1 plus please plus exclamation mark. For example, please don't go. Don't go please. Please stay with me. Don't disturb please. Example prohibition 2. Nominal prohibition. Formula don't be or do not be before a noun verb exclamation mark. Information nominal or noun verb is a sentence that does not contain a verb. Example are adjective, noun or adverb. The characters of nominal sentence is using be. For example, don't be jealous, don't be crazy, don't be late, don't be stupid, don't be stinging. Note, if after be there is a noun or a person's name, the meaning of be is to be. For example, be a president, be a honest man, don't be a corruptor. There are several variants that you can use to make the prohibition sentence in English by changing the main word of the prohibition by using ever or never. For example, don't ever touch her, never be like her or anymore, don't ever see my doctor. 3. Prohibition no plus verb in. Apart from the verbal and nominal prohibition, there are also prohibitions in the form of no plus verb in. The meaning of no here is the same as don't, which means don't. For example, no climbing, no kidding, no parking, no littering, no feeding the animals. Below is an example that includes a sentence or word of prohibition even though there is no proper pattern of form in it. For example, 1. Danger, 2. Watch out. So, conclusion. Prohibition is an expression to warn others not to do or violate something that is prohibited. This prohibition sentence usually begins with the sentence don't or do not, which means don't. Prohibition sentence is divided into three types, namely 1. Verbal prohibition, prohibited sentence containing verbs. 2. Nominal prohibition sentence that do not contain a verb. 3. Prohibition no plus verb in. Enough of the explanation of the prohibition. Hopefully it will be useful for all of you. That is all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.